You failed a class? Honestly, it's your fault. I'll just figure it out myself. I'm just shy. I don't want to be a bother. Stop. Those aren't personality traits. They're academic suicide. You saw the deadline coming. You didn't understand the prompt. You did nothing. You let the clock run out because you were too nervous to hit send. That isn't being polite. It's being self-destructive. Go check the guide, chapter 4, right now. Because the system doesn't care about your feelings. It cares about results. If you're too weak to advocate for yourself, you're making it easy for them to weed you out. Go ahead, write in the comments, tell me I'm being too harsh, tell me I'm the problem, but don't click away just yet. If you don't change, you'll continue failing. Because everything I just said, that is the exact narrative college uses to keep you in your place. They want you to believe your silence is a personal failure, so you never realize it's actually a systematic trap. That unsent email fear isn't a character flaw. It's a survival mechanism you were taught long before you got here. If you're someone who hesitates before emailing a professor, if asking for help makes you feel like an intruder, I want you to hear this clearly. You didn't wake up one day afraid to communicate. You learned it from classrooms where questions were an inconvenience. You learned it from authority figures who made you feel like needing help was synonymous with being stupid. You were trained to believe that staying invisible was the only way to stay safe. But here's the cold truth. In this environment, silence doesn't protect you. It erases you. Deadlines pass quietly. Misunderstandings go uncorrected. Grades arrive with no context. Not because you're lazy, not because you didn't care, but because the system isn't designed to read your mind. It only reads your presence. And no one ever taught you how to be present without apologizing for the space you take up. This is why Chapter 4 is an important part of the guide. Communication isn't a vibe or a feeling, it's a tool. It's learning that asking a question is a professional requirement, that seeking clarity is a power move. Sending an email isn't a plea for your mercy. It's a record of your effort. When you use the templates in the guide, you stop saying, I'm sorry, and you start saying, I'm here. I'm doing the work. I require this information to proceed. So if that first 30 seconds made you want to block me, good. That's a spark you need to stop shrinking. Tonight, don't even write a masterpiece. Open the guide, copy a template, and put it in a draft. 3 lines, no apologies, no I'm sorry to bother you. Just let your voice exist on the page. You weren't weak for staying quiet. You were just never given the permission to speak. And I'm giving it to you now. If you've been carrying this silence, you're not alone. But you don't have to earn the right to be heard. You already paid for the mic. I'm V, and sometimes the bravest thing you can do in college is refusing to be invisible.